yourself under my protection.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Let's put a smile on that face.
I'm touching myself tonight.
How can a woman possibly fight this?
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger.
What's up guys, Uz here, and I've got another unboxing video there for you, which is a couple more books from the Eaglemoss collection. Received these two a few days there ago, but I was kind of waiting for this new light so I can try and get you guys a bit more kind of high definition photos. So hopefully you'll like that. The two ones that we've got there today are Face to Face, which is a Two-Face story, and Under the Red Hood, which needs no introduction because it is a very famous graphic novel. These two are chronological order. There's number 29 and 30, and interestingly enough, when you put them together, let's get them the right way around. When you put them together, you can see that they line up, and unlike many of these things in the Eaglemoss collection, which in most of these they don't actually, they're in very different parts of the spectrum. These obviously line up. So let's go through the first one first. Under the Red Hood. Obviously a very kind of famous story there of Red Hood, aka Jason Todd. And we see here basically this is like the kind of return of Jason Todd there, whose death as the second one was one of the most controversial moments in DC history. And the Dark Knight had recently suffered a series of blows, including the death of Stephanie Brown and the loss of Oracle. And Nightwing had also been shot in the leg there as well. You've got Black Mask, the cold-blooded killer, and basically like Red Hood trying to kind of muscle into the territory. So this is obviously a very modern style of artwork, and I've checked this all the way through there already. The artwork is pretty good. We kind of know this story there, of Jason Todd as Robin, and he was Bruce Wayne's kind of biggest regret, because he's kind of, maybe he thought that he wasn't right for it, and obviously this is the retelling of this story, and we see Red Hood trying to take over Black Mask gang here. Deathstroke makes an appearance. I think all this artwork is pretty cool. I really like this artwork for Black Mask. It looks very sinister, as opposed to the one that we saw in the other one, Harley Quinn. So really cool here. The artwork changes a little bit, the style changes a little bit, but generally it's very consistent. And like I told you guys there before, I really do like consistent artwork in my graphic novels, because I find it very difficult when the artwork changes to actually get into the graphic novel there again. It just seems very different there to me. So the artwork generally is very consistent, and obviously it's recounting those days. This was the alternate ending, right? This is the alternate ending for Jason Todd, where he actually survived, which is the one that they actually did make, and they kind of made it to, just in case that the public voted that he would survive. So it's quite nice that they've kind of placed that in there as well. And yeah, continuing on the story, Red Hood, one of my favorite characters actually. Then it says the next one is the Face to Face, which is this one here. And let's see what this one is about. Face to Face. It's 1 year later concept in 2006. So we've got Infinite Crisis killing off Superboy and the Earth 2 Superman, and it's a New 52 plot. And basically what it is you've got Batman kind of returning to Gotham, and a group of different heroes there as well. and you've got Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman growing apart. Once again, a very modern kind of art style. So if you're some people, I know they kind of will not look at older art styles, and this is a very newish art style that we can see there here. Some people would just look at the older stuff and be like, I don't want to see it, because I guess it can appear a bit childish, but all the characters that you kind of know and love are in here. Poison Ivy, Robin, Batman, of course, got Mad Hatter, Jervis Tetch, Scarface in here as well. The detective nature of Batman showing through. The Batmobile is horrible in this, though. It is horrendous. I mean, look at the state of that Batmobile. I don't know who designed that, but yeah, it's pretty damn horrible. So let's just go back here. This is Killer Croc, one of my favorite characters. I'm going into the Two-Face stuff here as well, and they're really trying to portray the different sides of Two-Face, and they do it really well here as well, which is quite cool. Go a lot more into the psychology there of Two-Face there as well. Why he became the way that he was, etc. Was he behind everything or not? Great White Shark. He's a very strange character. I always thought he's a strange character. And yeah, towards the end, now it doesn't actually give you, well, it does, yeah, it does, the idea of the next one, which is the House of Hush. Living as Bruce Wayne, Hush plans his murderous revenge, which, if you guys have seen the new Batwoman, that is the way that it ends there as well. So let me put these on the shelf, and you guys can see these the way that they stack up there as well. So guys, yeah, you can see this now on the shelf. If I just pan this around a little bit, you can see basically Joker's arm has been formed there now, and part of the leg of Jason Todd. And yeah, it's really starting to kind of take shape here now. There's only a little bit of space on the end, and pretty much all that Batman Eternal stuff is going to have to go at some point in order to accommodate the rest of this. But overall, yeah, I'm really happy with this collection. Let me know what you think about those two books and this collection in general, and I'll see you again for the next update.